But what do you think is the number one step that needs to be done now to enable those flying vehicles to take off?
Good question. It's actually complex. That's a really complex question because it's so multifaceted as an industry. If you think about the flying vehicles, there are really three, almost four categories of flying vehicles. There's what I call the PAV, which is the personal aerial vehicle. And these are vehicles that people can buy right now. You don't need a pilot's license to fly it. There are certainly rules that the Federal Aviation, the FAA, has put into place where they can only fly in certain locations. But these are for sale in the market now. And these are vehicles that you can put on the back of a pickup truck, drive it to a field, and go fly for 10 or 15 minutes by yourself. They only carry one person, and I know you all know this, but I just want so everyone else understands the difference. So that's one category, and there are companies there like Lift Tex in Austin, Texas, Jetson One in Europe, Pivotal Helix, Rice Aero. That's one in Cincinnati that I flew. And so that's one category. That's the personal aerial vehicle. Then there's another category called the PAVC, which is the certified personal aerial vehicle. These are going to be vehicles that will be, you'll need a pilot's license or some kind of certification to fly it. They'll be able to carry one or two people. And the idea of these is you park it in your garage, you pull it out of your garage, take off, fly where you're going. When you come back, you fly back, land in your driveway, roll it back into the garage and close the door. And those are being developed by companies like Droni Aerospace, Ace VTO, Air EV in Israel, and they're being developed all over the world. Then the one category is that you're talking about is the CAV, which is a commercial aerial vehicle, and these are air taxis or flying taxis. And the big players in this space are Joby and Archer Aviation. And they're both based in California, but they've got large operations in the Mideast. Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi is doing a lot in this arena. It's all over Europe, Brazil. I mean, name a place. There's something happening there. And the people don't realize the airlines are behind this in a really big way. I mean, Delta's involved in it. United Airlines is involved. They're all involved. Uber, the ride sharing service is involved. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. What ultimately is going to happen is this is going to have to be integrated with the control system, because the airports have to have control over these things to start with. The way these things are going to start, they'll start at airports. For example, I used to fly from New York to Buenos Aires, and if I was flying first class, I would get a free helicopter ride from JFK from the east side of New York City to JFK. So it's the same concept where you'll be booking a flight on Delta Airlines, and I want to fly from here, and I'm in Tampa, Florida, but I'm not at the airport, and maybe I want to fly out of Orlando, so I will get an Uber that takes me to a vertiport. Then a vertiport flies me to Orlando. Then from Orlando, I'll then get on my Delta plane. I will land in, say, Amsterdam. In Amsterdam, then I will get another flying vehicle that will take me into the city, and then I'm there. So it's all going to be integrated into one system, and air traffic control has to have control over this, and that will be integrated. And that's where AI and all kinds of future technology comes in place.